we Ngai witũ tukuga thai thathaia Ngai thai thai thathaia Ngai thai thai thathaia Ngai thai kũrũagĩra.
And killing of livestock, wanton felling of trees, and the setting of the plantation on fire was a stark reminder to this community of the unfortunate and devastating happenings of 2007-2008 ethnic animosity. The madness that brought Kenya on its knees. The attempt to take over and subdivide the land is a discouraging signal to any investor, both local and foreign, in this country. It sets a precedent in the history of Kenya and misguides our youth that it is right to take by force anything from anyone. It was a vivid way of bringing to fruition the Hustlers versus Dynasties campaign calls of last year. This council expresses its shame and the shame of the entire Kikuyu community that the individuals responsible for the above horror were Kikuyu leaders comprising Ichongwa, Kuria, Ndindi, and Gachagua, among others. Ichongwa's direct threat to Uhuru to take over Kenyatta farms in Kiambu, Taveta, and Nakuru was a culmination of the animosity severally expressed by all four leaders against Uhuru Kenyatta. Their utterances and actions have made the Kikuyu community a laughing stock and the spite of other Kenyans. Apologizes to the Kenya nation that we brought such persons into national leadership. We advise our voters to be extremely selective next time and not to bring into leadership or into power these and other similar characters. To the four men and a cohort of women leaders, MPs, who as elders we are ashamed to name, we ask the question: which leaders of the Kalenjin, Luo, Kamba, Luya, and other communities have insulted or ridiculed their leaders, e.g. Ruto, Raila, Kalonzo, Mudavadi, etc., as you have done to Uhuru? What does he owe you as a person or even as the president of Kenya, other than the leadership that he so successfully steered? The Kikuyu Council reminds our leaders that Uhuru still holds the title of leader of the Kikuyu community and Mount Kenya generally. These people are true Kikuyus. To the Kenyans, to other Kenyans, we tell them that no true-blooded Kikuyu would act the way that these four persons have engaged. This is a community that is considerate, that respects its leaders, respects both the rich and the poor even. So there is no way that this was a Kikuyu matter. It is truly not. The Kikuyu are peace-loving and have never taken issue with any person or community.
Kwa sababu sisi wa Kikuyu tulikuwa tunategemea yeye kama deputy president, na tulikuwa nafikiria yeye President Ruto akistaafu yeye ndiye atachukua mamlaka, lakini sasa hiyo kitendo walituonesha ya kumaliza wa Kikuyu wetu. Sasa tunashangaa kweli asijitokeze yeye mwenyewe atuambie mambo gani ilifanyika. Sisi roho yetu imeinama. Na tunashangaa ni uongozi gani hata yeye yako naye wakati mali ya Wakikuyu na yeye Mkikuyu wetu anasimamia kumaliza mali ya Wakikuyu wetu. Hata yeye hata hiyo mali atapata mali ataweka wapi? Na yeye hawezi kwenda Uganda, hawezi kwenda Tanzania. Hata mali yake itakuwa hapa, hata yetu tutakuwa hapa. Sasa tungetaka hata yeye ajitokeze aseme ni kitu gani ilifanyika wakati rais ameenda safari, yeye amebaki hapa siku 4, na tukimpatia kazi ya miaka 5, je, tutakuwa uhai kweli? Kwa hivyo hata yeye atoke atuambie, atupatie mafikirio yake ya hii mambo ilifanyika hapa kwa Jumatatu kwa Mama Ngina.
We must as a nation come together and talk and agree that we go back to our traditions and respect our values. And therefore, what we have told those who have committed those crimes, they should come to the elders here so that we can cleanse them in the best way we know how as elders. So that is our muito, that's our invitation. Let them come here. The people who did that, we shall forgive them by cleansing them and making them to embrace our value system and respect other people's wealth.